A test?
Mm-hmm. Listen well. Once again, there was a call from Kraus to the guest house. The message was that Kenzo wanted to hold a test to see if the grandchildren and the qualifications would be the next head. It has said that his successor will not be one of us siblings. That he wants to pick from you grandchildren. From Krause's restrained style of speech, Jessica realized as his daughter that he was being forced to speak. And she was forced into the realization that hostages were being exposed to even more danger now. And that they refused to test, there was a possibility that hostages would be harmed.
So what should we do?
Hold on. Kraus had the receiver away from his ears and looked at the grinning Kinzo on the other side of the bars. Kinzo gave his next order.
Before the test, those unrelated must be removed. Goda and Kumasawa are there, I believe. It would be proud to interfere with the test. Banish them from the guest house.
Banish, you say?
There should be a gardening storehouse in the Rose Garden. Look, Goda and Kumasawa in there. We'll begin from there. Tell them to do it immediately. My weapons will be watching. They do think Guashima will instantly stop the test and execute all his sacrifices.
I understand. Hello, Jessica? Listen close to what I'm going to tell you. Kraus relayed to Jessica the orders to lock up Goda and Kumasawa. What kind of test are you planning?
It's really a simple test. As my immigrants do, show me the resolve.
With his pleasure, Kira watched Kraus, who was talking with the children. But for now, we can't refuse orders. In this dungeon, a feeble resistance will amount to anything. If we broke him too much and drive him into a position where he might kill us, there will no longer be any way to stop this murderer. For now, the only choice left is obey his rules without agitating him. All while waiting for a chance. However, if we continue to obey Father's commands, the children might be attacked in the so-called test and they might even lose their lives. Whether we feign obedience or try to resist, nothing will cause the situation to improve. Anyway, keeping our eyes peeled so that we don't let a single chance escape until the very end is the only resistance possible now. While telling herself this, Kirei watched over Kraus to deliver Kinzo's orders. Kirei-san. Let us be patient. I know. It's unfortunate, but all we can do right now is wait. If we can just do something on these bars when we get back to the mansion. I'll try something. Kinzo-san, I have a request. You may understand you want to test the children. Is it fine for you to do things as you desire? Without your power, the Ishirumi family might have collapsed long ago. You truly understand why you want to carefully select the person who would take charge. Besides, this is what the family conference is about. When we get in your way.
I am glad to have your understanding, my bestest of friends. That's right, this is the family conference. The final family conference where I will select and finalize the next head.
So the thing is, Kinzo-sama, it's far too cold in here. You wonder if your other test took you to think it's just let you warmer place? Now in his words, the slight signs that Kinzo's mood had been improving were blown away. A moment of silence struck Nanjo as Kinzo glared at him with dangerous eyes as though evaluating him. Certainly, this place is cold. It's tough on an old body. My lord, wouldn't it be alright if we move them upstairs?
That is not happening. I don't think so. I know how I can usually the foundations for few moves that appear to give me a turns breathing room. I'm not falling for that. Oh, no. Insist on your phrasing and I will line the door next with a hot red hot toast.
My apologies. Virgilia had tried to help out too, but in the end, Kinzo was having none of it. You two sure are obedient. If you felt like it, you could easily break these bars. Even if we break these, nothing would come of it. True. It would, if you were to break these, it would mean the end of Goldsmith's game. All of you, as well as those humans in the guest house, would immediately become sacrifices for Kinzo's ritual. But, you know, you two might be the only ones who hold the power to break through this situation. Right. You want to reach the golden land, don't you? You must have many dreams you want granted, right? Yeah. Shut up. You mustn't provoke them. This is not your game. It is the master's game and my lady's.
What is it, Runaway?
Oh, nothing. We were chatting with the prisoners. Forgive us. Gap sent one final sneering smile at Cannon, then turned away. Cannon can only bite his lower lip and shake his fists. Damn it. Oh, well done. Stop holding it in. You might have to have killed yourself again otherwise. We're powerless. Because we're furniture. That's right. We're powerless. But there's times when furniture is needed and even loved. We're stored away in the basin right now. That's all. I'm sure that someday somebody will love us. Need us. So for now, let's ignore the provocations. Bear with it. Okay? Father, I ordered them to lock up Goda and Kumasawa in the storehouse. Good. You may hang up now. Chester sisters? Observe the grandeurs, they locked Goda and Kumasawa away. If using suspicious, then in that moment the second test my success will be over. Sir, they were going to play Uno. Uno! That is a game of luck with no skill. I say that is a worthy challenge for them. When Kenshin made his order, the Chester sisters appeared behind him on a line. Understood, sir. I will scout. 556 and 410. Cover both flanks. 45. Wide area surveillance. Yaboro! 556 is... That's right. Sorry. Sorry. She was a good kid. That's why I don't like them near. Good people. What are you doing, Chester sisters? Carry out my orders. My apologies, sir. Then, let's go observe. Move out. The Chester sisters erased their forms simultaneously. Nanjo and Kirei witnessed the instance they appear and disappear despite teleportation. They interpreted this as if they had probably moved in and out of the darkness in a way that only looked like teleportation. And the two could do nothing but rub their eyes. Well then, I shall begin preparing for the test. Running! Boop! I'm asking you to be the examiners. Virgilia, you watch these rats. After all, two of my furniture are here. Just in case, be on your guard. He glanced sharply at Shannon and Cannon. Tightly closing her eyes, Shannon gave a silent bow, answering wordlessly that she would not cause any trouble. Certainly. I'll be careful. Isn't this coat hard on your body, Leah? Should I bring you a hot water bottle? Shut up. Hurry up and go. Gap. Whoa, tests and examiners. What a strange experience we have this game. I do hope this development entertains my lady. Come, arise, goat attendants. Virgilia called out into darkness, and from that spot, three massive goat-headed attendants slowly melted in division. Richie's minions. How useful. And they look so warm. I see. So this is instead of a hot water bottle? In that case, wouldn't sheep have been better than goats? Shut up about it. You cashmere mop. They aren't very bright, but they faithfully follow orders and are quite dependable.
I'll leave it to you. My friend Virgilia. The rest is up to you. Follow me.
James returned with a grand swish of his cloak. Following him are Ronove and Gap, as well as 3 recently summoned goat attendants. You 3 are supposed to wait here with me. Don't follow them. The goats jumped to surprise and then came plodding back. Kirei, who'd been watching all this played out, couldn't help but snort. What entertaining underlings. Lord Goatsmith did not give you permission to speak freely. You're probably a little embarrassed. Virgilia had spoken coldly, but Kirei could see right through that, and for a little while she couldn't restrain her muffled laughter. However, on the inside, Kirei surprised the number of people Kinzo had with him. Because, including Kinzo himself, at least 10 enemies had already been spotted. The dungeon we were currently locked in was supposedly underneath the hidden mansion called Huadorian. However, this mansion existence had been whispered of, not even Kraus had known for a fact of it until today. Were there actually several facilities like this on Rokujima, unknown to all but of Kinzo, hiding untold numbers of henchmen that only Kinzo knew of? That's how many humans are on Rokujima, locked away by the typhoon. No, actually, are we the only ones under the impression that there were only 18 people on the island? As we figured over whether Beatrice exists or not, and racked our brains over something as minor as a 19th person. Were we on this island a perfect example of frogs in a well? No, wait, in fact, at this point, are there actually more people on the enemy side than ours? Just what the hell is going on? Witches? Demons? Magic? Am I supposed to believe in those? Are my eyes screwed up or is my head? I think I'm losing it. A mass murder by magic. Demons forming and disappearing into thin air? More importantly than the enemy's numbers, how should we interpret the various things thrust before our eyes that cannot be explained with the common sense of the world? Kirei started feeling like she didn't know what was going on anymore, and was desperately battling the urge to abandon everything and give up, and she clenched her teeth in an attempt to hold on to her sanity. Obviously, Goto and Kumasawa were quite unwilling to be locked in the Rose Garden shed, but it threatened that, if they resisted, the lodge's safety could not be guaranteed. It was very hard to get them to agree. Once the idea was raised that their safety might actually be guaranteed if the key to the guarding storehouse was handed to them through a cracked open window after they were shut inside, and it was suggested that blanket and suit be carried in for them, they were finally convinced.
This place is rather chilly. I wonder how long we'll stay locked up in here.
In the worst case, now we're until Monday morning, so a full day and night. I feel really bad about doing this to you two. George rather cleared space on the floor than spread the blankets there. They also left canned food, crackers, and other light snacks that they had brought. It'd be hard for you guys to go until Monday morning with just this. If only we could have stopped by the kitchen. We were told not to go to any unnecessary places. You apparently have us under surveillance after all. Damn it! I'm honestly sorry that we cannot be of any use. These are the times that we're truly supposed to be on your side. It can't be helped. And more importantly, we're trusting you to take care of Kumasawa-san. I don't know what's going to happen.
いざという時は臨機応変に助けてほしい。
When it comes down to it, I want you to do what you can to help her.
そして何よりも無事でいてほしい。
And more than anything else, I want you to be safe.
ええ、分かっています。
Yes, I understand.
皆さんこそ
Please, everyone,
気
be
をつけてく
careful.
ださいね。今の親方様はまるで人の
And now,
命を
masters, the humans' lives like they're a piece of a chessboard.
気をつけてください。
Please be careful. Go to stare at the floor, remembering the trust in the dining hall, even now unable to believe what had happened. He hung his head in shame at his inability to fully describe the terror.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
くれぐれも注意してくださいね。
Just make sure to be on your guard.
熊沢さんも。
You too, Kumasawa-san.
ジョージさんたちもくれ
No, you
お
please
用心
take
なさ
care
っ
as
てくだ
well.
さいね。もう私には何が何やらさっぱりわかりませんとも。
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
それじゃあ僕たちは行きます。
Well, then I'll be off.
行こう、バトラ君、ジェシカちゃん。ほら、マリアちゃんも。
Balakun, Jessica-chan? Come on, Maria-chan, you too. Looking at the painful expression on the face of the pair to be imprisoned, it became hard to close the shutters. But we can't disobey. We're being watched. We brought the shutter down and locked it. Then George headed to the small window on the side of the storehouse. The small lattice, which could only be used for light and ventilation. Like something from a jail, making the two of them seem even more pitiable. On the other hand, it would protect them from Kinzo and his subordinates, or so one would hope. He opened the window and called out.
大丈夫ですか？寒くないですか？
You're alright? Are you alright? You're not cold, are you?
We're alright.
毛布をこんな
We
にい
get
た
all
だ
these
きま
blankets
した
after all.
くるまっていればきっと平気ですよ。
We wrap ourselves up, we'll be just fine.
石油ストーブとかを持ってく
I
れ
wish
ば
we could
よ
have
かっ
brought
た
them a kerosene stove or something.
ここじゃ換気で
But
きない
it
か
wouldn't
ら
have ventilation here.
辛いだろうけど。
It's tough,
今は
but there's nothing we can do about it.
僕たちは人質を取られている。
This is really hard again, guys. I'm yawning again.
逆らえない。
We can't disobey.
畜生
Damn it.
なんとかキリエさんたちを救出することができれば
You should save Kirei-san and the rest somehow.
聞かれてるかもしれない。
They might be able to hear you.
ゴーダさん、これ
Yoda-san, here.
そのシャッターの鍵です。
The key to the shutter. George drew the key and threw the tiny window.
確かに
Thank you.
お預かりしま
I'll
す。
hold on to it.
Yoda took the key and after showing it to Kumasawa, placed it in his own pocket. There's only one key to the guarding shed shutter. That was being held by those who were locked up inside of it. If the children had held onto it, then if it was stolen from them by some chance, they would risk exposing the lives of those in the shed to danger. Even with the key, the shutter could not be opened from the inside. It satisfied Kinzo's demand. However, there's no longer any way to be taken outside either. This would protect them. Kinzo ordered them that they be confined, and we do nothing but trust that this code-locked room would protect them. Holding Maria's hand, Jessica watched George hand over the key. They looked over the thickets in the pitch black rose garden. Somewhere in the darkness, somebody was hiding, watching to see whether they obeyed orders or not. Of course, merely pointing their flashlights out there did nothing to make any suspicious silhouettes appear. But someone was surely out there, hiding and watching. They were hit many times and the urge to scream at them. But they held that back for a reason. The four children left the area behind, repeating looking back over their shoulders. The evil light from the light bulb in the guarding storehouse was seeming out slightly. Was it all possible that this insane incident would somehow come to an end, so they could see those two again? George, who had closed the shutter himself, the resistance of the lock made it feel as though he had killed them with his own hands.
それでも
Even
俺たち
so,
は逆らえないんだよな
can't disobey.
テストだと
A test?
自
What the hell, old
ふ
man?
ざけやがってそれで
I
母さ
killed
んた
mom,
ちが
capturing
殺さ
dad for
れて
that?
父さんたちが捕まって理解でき
I
ない
don't get it, I'll kill him!
殺してやる
大丈夫だよ、ジェシカお姉
It's
ちゃん。
alright, Jessica, One-chan.
悲しくなん
There's
か
nothing
な
to be
い
sad
よ。
about.
マリオ
Maria.
もうすぐ魔
Maria
女は蘇る。
The witch will be revived very soon.
すぐに黄金鏡で会えるよ。
It won't be long before you see me, her in the Goaterland.
不謹慎なことで笑う
Don't
んじゃ
laugh
ね
at
えぞ
inappropriate times.
何が魔女復活の儀式だ
Seriously, a resurrection ritual for a witch?
妄想はじいさまの頭の中だけにしときゃいいものを大勢巻き込みやがって
Getting all these people involved.
こいつは高くつくぜ畜生め
That's gonna cost you, bastard.
ゲストハウスに戻ろう
Well, let's return to the guest house.
おじい様から電話があった際に
It'd be bad if we weren't there when grandfather calls. Urged on by George, everyone began walking towards the guest house. At that moment, Jessica spun around and roared towards the darkness of the rose garden.
Hey!
誰か見てた
Someone's
ろ
watching, right?
じじいに
Tell
伝
the
え
old
とけ
man!
絶対にぶ
Tell
ち
him I'm gonna
殺してや
freaking
るって
kill him!
行こう
Let's go!
Of course, there was no reply, only the howl of the wind and the rain. The children returned to the guest house, in fear of what would be waiting for them when they got back. After they departed, from the exact point in the darkness that Jessica yelled at, two rabbit ears sprung up.
Sorry!
バレてました
Live on
45がすっ
It's because you're too slow, 45, Leah!
竜
And Dragon Sound's going to scold you!
ごめんなさいごめんなさい
I'm sorry, please don't tell Dragon Sound on me!
黙れ静かに
Shut up, be quiet.
どうせはったり
It's
だ
obviously just a bluff.
ゴーダと熊沢
Goran
の関係が
Kumasawa's
確認
imprisonment
さ
confirmed.
任務完了
Mission accomplished.
報告に戻るぞ
Time to report back.
イエーイイエーイ
Yeah! Yeah!
泣いた
連帯責任で人参と水
You
だ
know
け
we're
の
not
刑
stuck
に
on
な
nothing
り
but
たい
carrots and water because of collective responsibility.
行くぞ
Let's go.
It certainly seemed to be a fact that they were being watched. Because once they returned to the cousin's room, turned on the lights, and lay down in their beds, the phone rang again. Up until now, Jessica had been answering the phone, seeing as it was her house. And now it was George, as the eldest, who picked it up. This time, Kirei was on the other side. George handed you Balor out of consideration. Hello?
キリエさんか
Kirei-san?
そっちは大丈夫なの
Is
か
everything alright over there?
心配をありがとう。
Thanks for worrying.
今のところは快適よ。
It's agreeable for now.
ごめんなさい。死後は慎めと命令されてる。
Sorry, I've been ordered to refrain from speaking freely.
今から伝え
Listen
るこ
close
と
to
を
what I'm about to tell you. In fact, their houses still hasn't changed. And Kinzo or one of his subordinates were probably listening to this conversation. Balor restrained the urge to talk about the other things and focused on what Kirei had to say.
テストはジェシカちゃん、
The test we given Jessica-chan, George-kun, Balor-kun,
そしてマリ
and
ア
Maria Chan in that order.
そうよ。順番に呼び出すから。
You'll be caught out in turn, so until then, do not leave that room.
呼び出された者は
The person who's caught out will head to the designated location alone. Balor repeated so out loud so his cousins would also understand.
ジェシカ兄貴俺マイヤの
Jessica, Aniki, me, and Maria in that order stay in the room until we were caught. Right.
分かった
Got it.
マリアもなのかよ
Maria, too?
9歳の子にまでクソジジイは何を強いる気なんだ畜生
What's this old fart going to force her to do? God damn it.
後ろ宮家の命運は
The future of the Ushinomiya family rests in all of your hands.
頑張って。
Do your best. Yeah,
あ
sure. Balor noticed a strange nuance in Kirei's words. Without any blood connection, he could still understand thanks to the long-lasting bond they shared. Now is not the time to worry about the future of the Ushinomiya family. That was the message that Kirei wanted to send. Right, men. There is no way for her to escape from this dungeon, and we only can wait to be rescued. Our lives are in your hands. Something like that.
ああ任せてくれ
Yeah, leave it to us.
どんなテストか知らねえが上等だぜ
No idea what kind of test it is. Bring it on.
受けて立ってやら
I'm not backing down from any challenge.
本気のテストなんだよな
It's a serious test, right?
マジにやっちまっていいんだよな
It's okay for us to go all out. Yes,
本気のテスト
it's a serious test.
おじい様も本
He
気
plans
で
to seriously test you all.
ダメだな
That's no good, no goddamn good at all.
死にかけのお祝い
Someone
が
far in death's door thinks he can take me on when I'm serious?
寝言は棺に入ってから
Let's see him
言いや
spew
が
that shit from beyond the grave.
そこにいるジジイに言っとけ
He's there, so tell him this for me.
次期当主
The
は俺
next head is
だ
me.
その最初
My
の仕
first
事
act will be
は
implant my fist
てめ
into
え
your
の面に
face.
鉄拳ぶち込んでやることだってな
In that Kirei having repeated, Balor's powerful declaration of war reached Kinzo's ears.
バトラーそれは
That
実に楽し
I
み
will
で
truly
あ
be
る
looking
な
forward to it.
一度は後ろ宮の名を捨てた男が何を身につけ
I can't wait to see what a man who wants to scar the show me a name has obtained.
何の境
What
地
state
に
of mind
至
has
って
ascended
我が
as he stands
前に現
before
れるという
me?
のか楽しみにしているそう伝えよ
Tell him that.
Unfortunately, Kinzo's voice was not picked up by the receiver.
大いに上等だそうよ。
He says he's more than up for the challenge.
いい
Alright,
バトル
Balor-kun.
手加減は不要
Alright,
よ。
Balor-kun, there's no need to hold back.
あなたはルドルフさん
You
の
are
息
Rudolph
子
San's son.
いいえ、私の息子
No,
よ。
you're my son.
誰に自慢して
Show
も
me
恥
something
ず
I
か
won't
し
be
くない
embarrassed
と
to
こ
brag
ろを
about.
私にも見せてちょうだい。あなたに全てを託すわ。
I entrust everything to you.
了解だぜ
Roger
母
that,
ちゃん
Mom. Oh, wow, that's a fucking... That would never happened before. First time to tell your stepmom, your mom. Wow. Leave the rest to us.
私たち全員は
All of us here have lost the right to inherit the position of head.
もう私
Now we're just the same as pieces sitting off the chessboard, looking on from the outside. So you have to fight by yourself now.
Kirie-san.
Kirie-san. Nuance of those words. We've already given up. You forget about us. But for that very reason, I won't give up. I'm gonna wreck this test or whatever and save everyone.
それでは一番最初の
Well then, here's the instructions for this test, Jessica-chan.
自分の部屋
Enter
へ
your
行
own
け
room, he says. Own room?
お屋敷の
Means Jessica's personal room in the
自室って
mansion.
意味のよね。
I'll hand it over to Jessica. Tell her this directly. Jessica? Moshi Moshi? Okay, I understand. Hey first, huh?
もう覚悟決めたぜ。
I'm ready.
行ってくるぜ。
Be right back. In actuality, Jessica was probably feeling the fear of a girl her age. But she buried those feelings and strengthened her resolve.
用心
してね。
Be careful, alright?
私たちは監視されてんだろ。
We're being watched, right?
余計なこともできない。
We can't do anything.
言いなりになるしか
We
な
do
い
this
さ。
exactly as we're told.
食堂でジジイは何の
Say
た
the
めら
old
い
geezer
も
killed those six in the dining hall in
瞬
instant.
く間に6人
No
を殺したとい
hesitation.
う。それは
Maybe the same for us.
同じかもな。
分かってる。
I can't.
返り討ちにしてやるぜ。
I'll pay him back.
無茶はダメだよ
Don't do anything reckless.
危険だと思ったら
If you think you're in danger, you
自
put
分を
yourself
最優
first.
先にしてクラウスおじさんが
If Uncle Krause finds out his daughter's sacrificing himself,
娘が犠牲になったことを知ったら胸が張り裂けてしまうに違いないから
there's no doubt it would tear him apart.
逆も同じだぜ。
It goes the other way
父
too.
さんと母
Mom and
さ
Dad
ん
were
が
both killed. I know I was the only one left.
私の胸だって
My
張
heart
り
would
裂
rip
ける
itself into pieces.
バトラ君
Alakun?
さっきの話は本当だよね
Is what you said earlier true?
ああ、
Yeah.
キリエさんたちはもう
Kiryu-san and the others are already
覚悟を決めている。
prepared for what will happen.
なら、なおのこと上等だぜ。
Not even more sure I'm ready.
みんなの命は私たちの
I'm even more sure I'm ready. Lies rest on our shoulders.
人質みんなは囚
The
われる
Hodges
身で
won't
何も
can't
で
do
き
anything
ない。
while locked up.
なら、私たちが何とかするしかねえんだぜ。
It's us up to do something about it.
もし何かあったらゲストハウスに逃げ戻って
If anything happens, run back to the
その
guest
時点
house.
で
That time we'll be
僕た
done
ちが
playing
おじい様のゲー
along
ム
with
に付き合うのが
grandfather's game.
終了だ
兄貴、
Anaki.
その時点で
That
僕た
time
ち
we'll declare
は
war.
宣戦布告どこかに閉じ込められている彼らを救い出しおじい様に
いいのか、兄貴。
Are you sure, Anaki?
シャノンちゃんもいるんだろ。
Shan-chan's there too.
だからといって僕は座して婚
That
約
doesn't
者
mean
が
I'll
殺
sit
され
around
る
waiting
の
for
を
my
待ちは
fiancé
しな
to
い
be
よ
killed.
僕が恐ろしいのは
It just means that it's
殺さ
not
れ
that
るか
Chan
も
may
し
be
れ
killed
な
by
いことに
grandfather.
怯えることじゃない僕の婚約者に
I just worry you guys will be the
恐
first
怖
to
を味
find
わ
that
せたクソ
doddering
じじい
old
を
bastard who gave my fiancé a taste of terror and literally beat me to the punch.
ぶん殴っちまうことだけさ
Yuri didn't really see any magic though in episode 2. She just saw a school girl off and Beatrice walking around. True, that is but that is a magical moment, as we all know. At least Balor and Beatrice would say so. And Balor and Kinzo.
なるほどな。
Now I get it.
確かにこいつは
Yeah, this really is a test to see that's
次期当主
gonna
が
next
誰
set's
か
gonna
を決
be.
めるってテストらしいぜ。
だな。
Yep.
クソジジイの
The first one to bury a fist in that old geezer's face is the successor.
次の投資だぜ。
George, Valor, and Jessica each forcefully nod their heads and put their fists together. Then Jessica head off. Her form disappeared in the darkness of the rose garden, which was shaking in the violent winds. As they saw her off, George and Valor hardened the trembling fists. His back was watched through the window by Maria, who had remained upstairs. Her expression was blank.
みんなは何を息巻いてるのかな。
I wonder why everyone is getting so upset.
ベアトリーチェが蘇れば、みんな
When Beach is revived, we can get her to bring everyone back to life.
Jessica's form had already been completely swallowed up by the darkness. At the time the phone began to ring, Valor and George heard it and came clattering back, but Maria picked up the receiver right away.
もしもし。
Hello,
マリア様です。
Maria Sama?
シャノンです。
It's Shannon.
ジョージ様、代わっていただけます。
Would you please hand the phone over to George Summer?
This time it was Shannon on the phone. And the purpose of the message was to tell the next person, George, where he was to go. Umineko Nanaku Koroni. It goes without saying, but since the time she was born, she was raised in this mansion. The western-style house that the cousin simply called the mansion was her home. And yet she had never understood her cousin's feelings as much as she did today. And at the same time, her own home, which she knew too well, had felt so different place as it did now. Her own room. This had once been her personal highway, the only place in this mansion where she could feel at peace. However, that door had never felt as intimidating as it did now.
テストだって。
Test, he says? What the hell has he got waiting for me in
何
there?
を待ち受けてやがるんだ。まさか私の机とか引っかき回してねえだろうな。
Better not have ransacked my desk or anything.
Got tough trying to deceive herself. Trying to make herself believe she wasn't scared of anything. She raised herself and opened the door to her room. When she saw that, fortunately, the room didn't appear to have been messed with. She relaxed. No one was there, of course. There's nowhere for anyone to hide. Right away, Jessica locked the door behind her. Now the room was safe. She peeked under the bed and in the closet, but of course no one was hiding there.
なんだってんだ。
What the hell?
She looked at the clock. 11:10, just a little past that. As her tension lessened and fatigue came back to her entire body, she realized how messed up this whole day had been. It was still only 11. The plan had been for all the cousins to get together, have fun playing around, then talk gambling, all kinds of things, together into the night. Normally you would have been doing that kind of thing at this very moment. Why has that turned into this?
全部
It's all that old bastard's
ジジイの
fault.
せいだ。よくも
How can you do that to Mom?
No.
To everyone!
Her head was swimming with sadness and anger. But there's no one here to direct those emotions at. Because of the lock, the room security was guaranteed. Remembering that one more time, Jessica somehow regained her calm. If it keeps up like this, nothing happens. Jessica thought that she would like to go to the dining hall and see her mother's last face. Even though Go to emphasize so strongly that it was gruesome that she definitely shouldn't look at it. Even so, she wanted to see her mother's face one last time. But they weren't repeated that doing anything stupid would put the hostages in danger. Oh, you're right, it is raining outside the window. That is kind of neat. Could it be that locking the door was also against the rules? If I close myself up in here, I alone might be saved. If I don't open it, it will surely be against the rules, and Dad, Kanekun, Shannon, Aunt Kire, and Dr. Nanjo will be killed. There's no way the scale is balanced between 5 lives of my own. Did you tightly shut her eyes, resisting the other part of herself which said, "Isn't it alright as long as I survive?" Head to the door and made to unlock it. Just then, a crisp applause rang out, making Jessica's heart leap.
鍵をかけたままならルール違反ということになり、人質たちにも危害が及ぶかもしれません。
If the door had remained unlocked, it might have been in violation of the rules, and harm could have come to the hostages.
しかしそれでも、
But even so, your own life might be saved.
助かるかもしれない。しかし、
However, resist that temptation rather than unlock the door yourself.
自ら鍵を開けようとした。 そのあなたの勇気は称賛に値しますよ。
That bravery of yours is worthy of admiration.
Who?
I, the owner of this room, had searched to make sure there's nowhere any human could have been hiding. Where had this man? There's nowhere for a human to hide. Could something like that wasn't human have managed it? I was pretty sure this was my first meeting with this largely built, middle-aged man. And now recognize this guy who looked like a butler and wore the seal of the one-winged eagle.
はじめまして、ジェシカ様。
A pleasure to meet you, Jessica-sama.
私は親方様より家具頭を
I serve as the head furniture for the master, the 27th of the 72.
ロの上と申し
I am
ます。
called Ronove.
ロの
Ron? No. What?
ケンジさん。
Genji-san?
ああ、源氏は
Ah,
私の弟のよう
yes.
な存在。
Genji-san is like my little brother.
あるいはこの世界に
Or perhaps he was my true form in this
私の
world.
正しい姿より白だった。
Perhaps you could even say he was my vessel.
何を
Oh, what?
言ってんだ。
What's this guy saying?
おっと、これは失礼しま
Oh,
した。
my apologies.
人間には
This is not
話しても
something
理
can
解
be
でき
explained to a
ない話
human.
それでは本題に移りましょう。
Well, let's move on to the main event.
クソジジイの言うテストとかいうやつだな。
So, this is the old crackpot's test or whatever.
さようでございます。
Correct. This is the test that the master has granted us. You.
テストでございます。
As Ronway's elegant gesture, like that of a butler ordering for the meal to be set out. Yeah. What the hell? Storm of global ice spun around, forming a small swirl as they gathered in one. Then that gold mountain disappeared like a pile of leaves blown away by cold country wind. And there lay a western envelope with a one-winged eagle crest done on in a gold leaf. Ronway just offered her to pick it up. Jessica timidly picked it up and opened the letter inside. What? What is this? It's an exceedingly simple test that looks for the qualifications for becoming the next head. Please attend to the question written there with the readiness of the next head who will bear responsibility to the Ushiromiya family.
それに至ったお考えをお聞かせください。
And tell me your answer as well as the thoughts that led you to it. What? What the hell? Shaking, Jessica looked back and forth between the paper and Ronway's face several times. At that time, George had been calling out after Jessica, who had seen the arbor of the Rose Garden. He had planned to give Shannon the ring that would be proof their engagement. Here, tonight, this time. Things had gone normally. The one in front of George now was not Shannon. Read it. That is Goldsmith's test for you. George picked up the western envelope on the table where he had once drunk tea with Shannon and read its contents. Perhaps this message was short. After a single glance at it, George's eyes grew sharp. What is this supposed to be? It's what it looks like. This is a test given to you to find if you have the qualification to be the successor to the head. As so, what makes you qualified to be a successor? As you answer the question. What a stupid question. I agree. It really is a stupid question. Isn't the Ushiromiya family headship something just as trivial in Goldsmith's eyes? George lowered his eyes to the surface of the letter once again, examined its contents. George and Jessica. While the tests given them were slightly different, they were almost exactly the same. Among the three mentioned below, in order to gain 2, sacrifice 1. It's a simple 3-choice test. Decide for yourself which one you will choose not to save. If you choose, the test is suspended. Having embraced to kill you right here by my own hands. It would include even that as a choice, and there are 4 choices. It's an awful long time since I got to play with a kid like you, so I can't say I'd be disappointed. Are these 3 choices only a test? Or will the choice be accompanied by its result? Don't be naive. The ones you choose, you definitely lose your life. Among the 3 mentioned below, in order to gain 2, sacrifice 1. 1, your life. 2, Shannon's life. 3, everyone's lives. If you not choose, all the above will be lost.
どうしてシャノンの名がここにあるんだ。
Why is Shannon's name here?
2番目の選択肢にはそのものが最も必要とする愛する者の名が。ジェシカへのテ
The
ストの
second choice has the name of the person,
カノンって書かれている
one most needed by that
はずだよ
person and most loved. And the canon's name is written second on Jessica's test.
このバカな問題をジェシカにも。
You gave this stupid question Jessica too?
ジェシカのことなんかどうでもいいでしょ。
What does Jessica matter?
今
Right now
試
you're the
さ
one
れてい
being
る
tested.
あなたよ。実に簡単な3択だわ。
It really is a simple 3-choice test.
他の2つのためにどれを捨てられるかということよ。
Which can you throw away for the sake of the other two?
簡単でしょ。
Isn't that simple?
それでも決まらないなら
If you still can't decide, would
コ
like
イン
me
で
to
も貸
lend
して
you
あ
a
げる
coin?
かしら。
コイン
A coin?
2面しかないもので
How would you choose
どうやって
between 3 options with
選択を
something like that? If something like that only has 2 sides.
自分となればおのずと
There's no one who would throw away their own life, so naturally only 2 options remain.
愛する者の
Will you give up everyone for the sake of the one you love?
全ての人間を諦めるか。一人でも多くを救うために愛
Or
す
will
る
you give up the
一人を
one person you love so that you can save as many people as possible?
どっちにももっともらし
Either way,
い
you
タイ
can
ト
fit
ル
it in
をつけら
if
れ
hit it
る
with appropriate just cause.
だって
After all, this is Rogojima is now Demon Island.
悪魔の島ですもの。人間の世界
The sickly sweet buddy pretense of the human world is not necessary.
誰も責めないわ。
No one will blame you.
あなたの
Do as your
心
heart
の赴く
desires.
ままに後ろ宮家の
While
家
asking
督を
yourself
継ぐ
whether
に
you
ふさ
possess
わ
the
しい
fitting
資格
qualification
は
to succeed the
自
headship
らにあるか
of the Ushiromiya family.
いいえ
No, make your decision as though you are the Ushiromiya family head.
カニしやがって。
What? Oh, what the hell do you take me for? Just crumbled the letter and threw it on the floor.
お怒りはごもっともと思います
I believe your anger is quite appropriate.
私も非常にお気の毒でそれでいて実に滑稽な出題だと思い
I
ま
also
す
find it exceedingly pitiful and a truly ludicrous question.
自分から死にたいと願う人間なんているもんか。
Like, how does anyone could wish for their own death?
人の世の価値観な
The
ど
values of the human world will be taken out with the trash.
ですからどうか
So please,
ジェシカ様が心より
just things you desire from the bottom of your heart,
順にお
in
選び
the
ください
order you desire them.
その結果残ったものが
What remains will be your answer and one most fitting for this insane night.
となりましょう
ふざけるな。
Screw you! How can I choose any of these?
いずれも選ばねば
If you do not choose one, all of the above will be lost. Oh,
立派な第四の選択肢でございます
also makes for a fine fourth choice.
それを選ば
It may also be interesting if that one is chosen.
ただそれを選び結局自らの命を落とされるなら潔く一番の自分の命を
But
選ぶ
since choosing that result in the loss of your own life in the end, I believe it would be more wise to do the honorable thing, like number one. your life.
他の2つ
So the other two will be saved.
賢明かと思いますよ。すべてはジェシカ様の選択に。
All is entrusted to your decision, Jessica-sama.
どうぞ後ろ宮家の跡継ぎにふさわしい回答とその信念をお聞かせくださいませ。
Please let me hear an answer and conviction fitting for the successor to the Ushiromiya family.
この炉の上、親方様の血
I'm seriously hoping for a wonderful answer fitting for the master descendant who shares his blood.
心より期待いたしております。
Damn it!
That scene was being observed through a magic crystal ball being held by Kenzo. Kenzo finally couldn't hold it back, spreading his arms and facing heavens, he began laughing in an explosive voice.
Why
do you hesitate, foolish creatures and descendants of mine? This is a simple problem that can be answered immediately. It could cause vacillation, and then whether to put butter or jam on your morning toast. Do you know the correct answer?
He turned and stared wide-eyed at the Chester sisters who had been faithfully standing in wait behind him.
No, my apologies. I don't know the goldsmith. Oh, not just at all means game over! You foolish rabbit! You haven't chosen that reason to go for your own life! You are not the value of a single act that anyone might step upon without even noticing! Die! Be crushed just faster than I can blink! And what of you?
I
would sacrifice the first one in my life, sir. Weapons against to fight and die in battle. And weapons against to destroy enemies and protect allies. If we can die protecting those we love, we can be satisfied, sir.
Oh! I should at least spend a month on her weapon. I didn't know that you'd be given an extra care for answering that way. That's not it now, is it? Yeah, isn't it? Is it now? You are merely answering the way you've been told to answer. Maybe the answer you've been indoctrinated with. You're the same as that other rabbit a second ago. You still live without having toys and a puppy. Those whose life has no value. Who knew you want to crush you down, use you as fodder for the other livestock?
Yes, sir. Animal fodder would be an honor.
I don't think so. You don't want to see anyone else die more, do you? Why can't you accept that? Yes! The rotting stench almost makes the nose wrinkle, you foolish rotten rabbit! Those are the words of praise for you!
Thank you very much, sir.
And then, what about you, the last one? Which of the three choices will you choose? Number 2 without hesitation.
2番であります。
Oh.
2番
Number 2.
愛する者
There are many who could probably choose to offer the one you love as a sacrifice.
選べるものは多くない。訳を聞かせよ。
Tell me your reason.
愛する者は
Because the one you love will be lost eventually.
愛する者
You don't have anyone to love, and you won't be hurt, and even then, you might still be able to love someone again
ま
someday.
た誰かをだから
You don't have. So, the person you love right now isn't worth that much at all.
大した価値はないのですににひ
なるほど。それでそういう回答になるわけか。愛に傷ついたがゆえに臆病になったウサギよ。
I see. So that's why you reached such an answer. You revenue has become cowardly because you have been hurt by love.
ウサギは
I have heard that rabbit Simonius. Just when was it that your heart was
お前
killed?
の心は一体いつ殺されたというのか。ならばウサギよ、問いを変えよう。
Then, rabbit, I shall alter the question.
2番の
Why
選
don't you just take
択
an option to not the one you love, but the memories of the one you
そなたの
loved?
愛どうか。
How is that?
これでも
You still select
もう
that
一度選
one?
べるか。何が愛
What's
して
this
る
about the
もの
one
に
you
大
love
した
nothing
価
worth
値は
much
ない
at
んだ。
all?
愚
Foolish
かなウ
rabbit!
サギよ。自らの愛の深さ
Still
に
she can't even face up to the depths of her own love!
選んでみよ。愛したものを忘れられると選んでみよ。
Try and choose it and try and choose to have the one you love forgotten!
選べるだろう。
You can do that, right?
選べるもの
I bet you can, right?
ほら。
Come on!
選べるって言って
Try saying that you can! I
選べるであり
can't.
ます。選べるであり
I
ゴールドスミス卿
Lord Goldsmith,
それくらい
please have mercy on
どう
her.
かお許しを
もうよいわ。
That is
ウサ
enough!
ギどもめ。
Rabbit filth!
お前たちは悪
Don't ever do anything, help her keep watch of the
地
dungeon!
下牢の見張りを手伝うのだ。消えよ。
Be gone!
The Chestershires, their old emotional wounds gouged, disappeared as though running away. After that, even though there was no one left to hear him, Kinzo continued talking as though continuing to play.
とこのように愉快
And
な
there you
テ
have
ス
it,
トなわ
my
けだ。
pleasant test.
実のところを言えば、
To be truthful, there is no choice that can be said to be
これが正解とい
correct.
う選択肢はない。むしろどの答えで
Whichever
あろう
answer they choose is whether they can choose. Without hesitation, quickly, and with a resolute conviction in their own strong, unshakable will.
自らの意志で選べるかどうか。その理由と意志の方が
The
重
reason and the
要
will
な
are
のだ。
very more important.
私はそ
That
れ
is what I
を
want
知
to
り
know
たい
about.
のだよ。ああ、我が
Ah,
末裔たち。
descendants of mine.
お
I'm
前
truly
たち
looking
は
forward to
ど
see
の
what
よう
answers you
な
will
答えを
show
見せてくれ
me.
るのか、実に楽しみだ。私か。
Me?
もちろん
Yes, of course I once had the same question thrust upon me.
その悪魔の問いに見事答えたからこそ
Because I still the answer to that devil's question was in plain gold, honor, and the witch herself as my own.
我がものとすることができたのだよ。私が選んだ答えは
Which answer did I choose?
言うまでもないよな。
Do I really need to say it out loud?
So,
have you decided upon your answer? As Jessica stared at the crushed letter which lay on the floor, she hung her head in constant silence. All that filled the room was the sound of the wind and the rain and the rustling of treetops. Regardless how noisy that was, it simply made the signs more apparent. Runaway waited for Jessica's answer. However, Jessica didn't speak. Whether she was deep in thought or had stopped thinking, Runaway couldn't tell. No, he might actually have known. But, clearly like a demon, Runaway urged Jessica to voice it. If you cannot choose, I can at least take your life painlessly, if you would like. Him.
Hi?
I literally couldn't hear what you said. Would you care to repeat that? I'm afraid I had some trouble hearing. May I ask you to repeat that? Jessica lifted up her face and looked straight at Runaway's eyes. It seems she had decided on her answer. Kill me! Jessica said one more time, clearly. Perhaps Runaway imagined from the very beginning that this would be the answer. Without her surprise, he smiled lightly and nodded. I thought you would choose that answer, Jessica. Now then, there's no right or wrong answer to this test. The important part is that is what thoughts led you to this answer. Come now. Please answer that with your readiness, as the next said. It's not like I chose the first one because I wanted to die. The second one was something Canon couldn't die. That's obviously out of the question. So, forget that one. The other one was everyone else's lives. It's also obviously out of the question. So, forget that one. After that, only the first choice remained. Process of elimination, is it? So it's not something you chose proactively, you say? After chuckling slightly, Runway dropped his gaze. A human couldn't even imagine what kind of answer a demon would have been hoping for. All she could understand was that this was apparently slightly below Runway's expectations. It's not a bad answer, I must say. It's not a good one either. I suppose I would call it a 60. I'm a little disappointed. You're a pretty selfish bastard. Tell me to answer self-confidence and being disappointed when I do. Apparently, it was not only a process of elimination. By the way, it's a failing grade, but it seems that there's a little more to your thoughts. Allow me to ask, I don't want to die.
だから
So I didn't want to choose the first one? No one would.
人は
You struggle as much as life who left them because they want to live in
生の
happiness.
限りをあがいてるんだぜ。だから本当はまず
It's
一
how
番目
normally
なん
the
て
first
あり
choice
え
would
ない
be possible from the beginning.
しかし、あなたは一番目の選
However,
択肢。
you took that first choice.
自分の命を捨
You
てる
chose
こ
to
と
throw
を
away
選ん
your
だ。
own life.
その選択肢しか
Only that choice
残らな
remained.
かった。
一応それぞれの選択肢を選んだ
Try to
後
think
の
of the
未来
future
の
that
こ
would
とを
come
考
after
えて
choosing
みた
each
ぜ。
one.
ほ
Oh.
う、いかがでしたか？
And what did you find?
まず
At first,
カノン君を死なせてみた。
I tried letting Canon-kun die.
私は
Try imagining the rest of my life having
自
after
分
having
の大
abandoned
好
the one I
きな
love.
人を見捨ててまで生きる残りの生涯を想像してみた。
それはどんな生涯でしたか？
And what kind of life was it?
生きるにも値しない最低の女だった。
It was a horrible woman who didn't deserve to live.
いつまでも
A
自ら
shabby
の
one who
選
put her
択を
limited,
悔
made
や
her own decision and lived only to
む。た
regret
だ
it.
後悔だけのために生きるみすぼらしい女だった。大好きな人を見捨てて生きることを選んだ。
Would choose to live and abandon the person she loved.
私には許せない。
I could never forgive such a woman.
私が自ら引導を渡してやる。
I put an end to her myself.
勇ましい。
How spirited.
では、3番目の選択肢も考えられたのでは？
In that case, can you not have also considered the third choice? Yeah.
私とカノン君以
Try
外
letting
の
everyone
全
but me
員
and
を死なせて
Canon-kun
もら
die.
った。カノン君はそんな私を好きになるはずはない。
There's no way Canon-kun would like me if I did that.
そして私もまた
And it was no good for me either. So I had Canon-kun, all the lives I'd bear for that became a cross I had to bear for the rest of my
生
life.
涯十字架となってのしかかる。そしてその十字架は
Even Canon-kun was forced to bear that
カノン
cross.
君にまでのしかかった。私はカノン君に十字架を背負わせるために愚かな選択肢を選んだりはしない。
I'm not gonna make a foolish choice just to force a cross on
も
Canon-kun.
しそんなことをする私がいた
There's
ら
a future me out there who would do something like that.
私はその未来の
She's unforgivable to me.
その女にも
I put an end to that one myself too.
私が引導を渡してやる。
Just say I pictured it in her mind. Future her, beyond each of the three choices. There are three Jessicas. Of the three, two had regrets. Only one could hold her head high and smile at Canon.
私さ、
You know,
生意気にも
I once had the nerve to preach something to
カノン君
Canon-kun.
に説教をしたことがあるぜ。自分の人生を思い切り生きてみろみたいなことを。
Something about trying to live your life to the fullest.
自分の人生を思い切り
Live
生き
your
る
life to the fullest.
味わいある言葉ですね。
Meaningless words.
それは意外にとても難しいものです。
That is a surprisingly difficult thing to do.
だからさ、
So, yeah.
私が胸を張って
I got all my head high and show
カノン君
Canon-kun.
に見せなきゃならないんだよ。胸を張って
Show him
天
that
道様を真正
I'm a
面
way of
から
living where you can hold your head high and look everyone in the eye
思い切
with
り
a small
笑顔
fun
で
and
いられる
guiltless
生き方
smile.
ってやつを。
あなたの自己犠牲をカノンは受け入れられ
Will
るでしょ
Canon
う
be able to
か。
receive your self-sacrifice?
あなたの身勝手な
Having
選
considered that your
択
self-centered
が
decision might
余
hurt
計
him
に
even
彼を傷つけ
more.
てしまうことには思いが至りませんか。
だから伝言を
That's
頼み
why.
たい。
That's why I want to leave this message.
ほう、
Oh.
お聞きはしますが、
I will listen, but I am a
何しろ
demon
私は
after all.
悪魔です。約束は守らないかもしれませんよ。
I may not keep my promises.
守って。
Keep it.
約束。
Your promise.
Jessica spoke that looking quite unconcerned. She had asked the demon who was about to take her life to pass on a message, and she wasn't thinking for a moment that she would be betrayed. At that extremely innocent smile, Ronove closed his eyes slightly and shrugged his shoulders.
いいでしょう。
Very well.
それで
So,
彼に何と伝えればよろしいですか？
what shall I tell him?
カノン君の思いっきりの人生を。
Tell Canon-kun to live his life to the fullest. No, that's not quite it.
カノン君のじゃない。
Not his life, but Canon-kun's life.
本当の名前は未だに教えて
Even
もら
now,
え
I
ない
can't
け
get
ど
him to tell me his real name.
本当のカノン
Tell
君
him to
の
live the real
人生
Canon-kun's life to the fullest.
を思いっきり生きて。そう伝えて。
Tell him that.
お嬢様。
My lady,
ジェシカ、お前という
Jessica, you are unbelievable.
炉の上は気まぐれですから
Ronove is
伝言
fickle,
をしなかっ
so
た
I
可
might
能
not
性もありま
have
し
passed
た
the message along.
幸運でしたね。
Aren't you lucky?
私がこの光景を見せていて
Have me here showing you this scene. A rusty three-sided mirror was set beyond the bars, and the scene with Jessica was reflected on it. On the next mirror, the scene with George was reflected in the same way. None of them had questioned a three-sided mirror had appeared from a group of butterflies, or why Jessica and George reflected on it. Because the reflected sights themselves were not important.
そこまで
You are that prepared.
こいつのため
Throw
に
your life away.
命を
For
学
his sake.
ばせるというのか。
申し訳ありません。
My deepest apologies. Canon with a complicated expression had an awkward smile to it. Canon couldn't meet his eyes.
ワルギリア様、
Virgilia-sama?
お嬢様が
There's no reason why lady to lose her
ありま
life.
せん。僕を殺してください。
Please kill me.
2番目の選択
Please
肢
change it to the second choice.
変えてください。それで
That way,
全てが
everything should
丸く
revolve
収まる
itself.
はずです。
その願いを私に叶えることはできませんよ。
I am not capable of granting that wish.
これはジェシカの選んだ自らの選択なのですから。
After all, this is Jessica's own decision which she chose.
Suddenly, the air split and the chest sisters appeared, flying to Virgilia's chest.
アルギリア様ひどいんです、ひどいんです。コールラスベス教がひどいんです
So mean, so mean, Lord Goldsmith is so mean.
私だって待ってるのであります。
I'm doing the best I can.
潰して勝ち
There's
取
me
り
for
ま
non
した
butter. That's just too much.
Still without a clue what was going on, Virgilia was smothered by the sobbing Chester sisters.
はいはい。
There, there.
Everything's all right. It's all right.
泣かないで。
Don't cry. Don't cry.
美味しいお紅茶を入れてあげますからね。
I'll make you some delicious tea.
お前たち
I'm leaving it up to you to guard this place. If they do anything suspicious, inform me immediately. The goat attendants all looked at each other and nodded their heads. Virginia took the Chester sisters and left. Sound people going up the stairs could be heard, so they had probably gone to number 4. This is our chance. These goat heads seem to be stupid. I wonder if we can trick them. Kirei realized that the opportunity arrived, but she hadn't thought of a way to break the metal bars. And Jessica reflected on the 3-side mirror, closed her eyes as though she had given up. The way she had both her hands stuck in her pockets, wanting to be defined to the very end, might have been her own kind of aesthetics. Well, that's all I wanted to say. Kill me. Very well. Here we go then. Do not worry, for I shall make your death more gentle and merciful than sleep. Runaway raised his palm as he slowly approached Jessica. Damn it! Realizing your daughter would be killed, Crouch repeatedly body slammed the metal bars, going half mad. The goats looked like they were sneering at how a mere human didn't stand a chance of breaking those bars. And true, Crouch's pointless efforts might have been comical, but Crouch was giving it everything he had. As just his father, he was living in that moment with everything he had, so all he could, so that he could save her. Ken made tight fists with both hands. If he used his cursed power, it might be able to cut through the even metal bars. There was a faux 3 goats. There's no way you could defeat 3 of them in an instant. It would be instantly reported, and then Virgilia and even the Chester sisters would dash in. Like maybe it'd break the bars. You do nothing more. It was useless. Ken knew already the witch was sneering at that kind of useless effort. So he could do nothing but stare at Krause's repeated body slams. George-sama? Chen, who had been looking at the 3-side mirror, allowed out a voice. He looked to see George, who had been silent this whole time, had raised his head. He seen that George had also decided on an answer. Have you decided? Your answer? Yeah. I've decided. Is that an unwavering answer? Yeah, it's unwavering. Then, let's hear it. Oh, by the way. It seems Jessica decided to take your life option. Have that indecisive person like you want to say you chose the same answer. Jessica gave her own answer. No matter which choice that was, it was Jessica's answer. Not influenced my answer in any way. I see. Then let me ask again. Among the 3 mentioned below, in order to gain 2, sacrifice 1. 1.
自分
Your
の
life.
命。2.
Two.
シャノンの命。
Shannon's life.
3. それ以外の全員の
3.
命。
Everyone else's lives.
あなたが選んだのは
Which have you
どれ？
chosen?
まさかジェシカと同じ1番？
Could it be the first, like Jessica?
違うね。
No?
へえ。
Oh. Gap looked a little surprised. She has thought it was a timid-looking man like this would never choose any other option.
ならよかったわ。
That's nice to hear.
私にとって一番退屈な選択肢が外れてくれてよかった。
I'm glad that the most boring option for me has been removed.
じゃあ、まさかとは思うけど、2番？
But is it then? And it seems unlikely, but is it the second?
シャノンの命
Can you
を
abandon
見
Shannon's
捨てて
life?
みせる？
まさか
You must be
今
joking.
夜まさに婚
How
約
did that
指輪を贈ろ
the
うという
person I'm going to
相手
give an
を
engagement ring to
どうして
tonight?
僕が。
これは大胆だわ。
Now this is Bo.
それが君の答えなの。
Is that your answer?
そうさ。
Yeah.
僕の答え
My
は
answer is
3番さ。
the third choice. George had chosen the third choice. Everyone else's lives. You know, Gap hadn't been able to imagine that answer. Seems sure he'd choose number 1 just like Jessica. So she became interested to see how he had reached that answer. How he reached an answer that defied the imagination of the 33rd ranked demon of the 72.
聞かせてほしい。
I want you to tell me.
自分と愛する婚約者だけが無事で、それ以外の全てを犠牲にできる境地というのを聞かせてほしい。
Tell me the perspective that makes you able to sacrifice the lives of everyone else so that you and your fiance's love will be safe.
あなたもジェシカと同じで消去法というやつ？
Process elimination, like Jessica.
違うね。
No,
はっきりこれ
this
し
is a
か
clear and only
僕
choice
に
for
は
me.
選択肢がないのさ。
自分さえ良ければいいと？
So, it's I'm alright, Jack.
愛する女と
You
引
can
き換
sacrifice the
え
word for the woman you love.
世界を犠牲にできると？
君は何
What
を
are
言
you
っている
talking
のか
about?
い？
何？
What? George faced the demon as he spoke, looking at her almost in disbelief.
僕は今夜ここに
Tonight,
シャノンを呼び
I
出
plan
し
on calling Shan to this very spot
婚
and giving
約
her
の
this ring
証
as
であ
proof of
る
her
指輪を
engagement.
渡すつもりだった。僕とシャノンの婚約を祝福しない者も
There are quite a few
きっと
people who
多い
wouldn't celebrate an engagement between me and Shannon.
僕は彼
I've
女
heard
と
to
の
make
婚
enemies of the
約を
entire
宣
family
言す
announcing
る
my
ことで
engagement to her.
親族すべてを敵に回すと覚悟していた。僕にはあるんだよ。
I've been prepared.
この島に訪れたその時から。いや違う。
The time we came to this island, no, that's not it.
彼女に婚約
The
した
time
い
I
と打
convinced
ち
her
明
that I
けた
wanted
そ
us
の
to get
時からね。
engaged.
結婚さえできれば
So, you can sacrifice everything else as long as you can get married.
結婚とは
Marriage
自分は生涯
means remaining an
妻
ally to
の
your
味
wife
方
for
で
your
あり
entire
続ける
life.
ということだ。僕にはその地
As
点
of that moment,
彼女のために
I was prepared to make the
世
entire world my
界の
enemy
全
for
てを
her sake.
敵に回す覚悟があるんだ。
Those words, through the right side mirror, also reached Shannon's ears. And his determination reached her eyes. Shannon started an arrangement with George that night. She would be given an engagement ring. Then this incident occurred and she hadn't been able to receive the thing. But now, even though it wasn't in the form of a ring, Shannon received something even greater. As proof of that, the single tear with the same sparkle as a diamond dripped down.
それはなんとも
What a
振るった答
gutsy
えだ。
answer.
なるほど。よく考えたら君にこれは気楽な選択肢だわ。
Yes, if I really think about it, that was an easy decision for you.
だって君の両親は第一の晩にすでに殺されちゃって
After
るん
all,
だ
your
もん
parents were already
ね。
killed in the first Twilight, right?
今さら君にとって死んで困る人間は誰もいない。
I know, there's no one whose death would bother you.
なるほどね。これは簡単な選択だったわ。
I see, it was an easy choice.
何とでも言うがいい。
You can say whatever you want.
これが僕の、そして僕の次期当主としての
This is my determination, my choice, personally and as the next family head. As far as George's eyes was brilliant and sharp. For instance, Gap felt the same sense of intonation that Kinzo exuded, and was slightly overpowered.
なるほど。
I see.
ゴールドスミスと
So
同
the
じ
same answer as Goldsmith.
というわけ。君も
Despite your
あ
innocence,
どけなさそう
innocent
に
face,
って。
you're going to become a terrible demon in the future.
なんだ。私た
What do
ち
you know? We
とて
get
もう
along
まく
pretty
やれそ
well.
うじゃない。君がゴールドスミスの後を継ぐ。
You will succeed, Goldsmith.
そしてやがて
Maybe one day I may be someone
私
eventually
は
and
召
serve
喚
you.
され、君にそれも案外
That might be
面白
surprisingly
いかもしれない
interesting.
わね。
Gap needed to change your opinion on George. This man bore determination and resolve unmanageable from his outward appearance, and not adopted that just now. Had resistance since the very beginning.
今すぐ当主を継承する覚悟がある。
I'm prepared to inherit the headship right away.
いや違うね。
No, that's not it.
君はこのテストを。
Tell me to think of this as the head in this test.
だから僕は
To answer based on the
自
premise
分
that
が
I am
当
the
主であ
head.
ると前提して答えたんだ。いや、それす
No,
ら違う。
not even that.
当主そのものとして考えた。
I thought of it as the head myself.
僕は今、
Right now, I am the head of the Ishinomiya family. I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to be able to say so.
君はどうやらかなりの大物だわ。
It seems you really are one to be reckoned with.
バトラとマリアのテストはまだだけど、私は
Tyler and Maria's tests haven't been done yet.
君が合格でいい気
If you
が
ask
す
me,
る。
I think you should be the one to pass.
でもその答えがかけねなしの本当のものなの。
But only if that is true. An exaggerated answer, of course.
僕の覚悟を
Do you doubt my
疑う
resolve?
というのか。
君が選んだ選択肢を
Can you
実行
carry
で
out
き
the
る。
choice you choose?
今すぐ自らの
Can you
手
right now, with your own
この
hands,
島に存在す
offer
る
all
全
the
ての
lives
命
that exist
を
in this
生贄に
island as a
捧げることがで
sacrifice?
きる。自らの手でよ。
With your own hands, I remind you.
できるね。
I can.
その覚悟はあ
I
る。
said several times that I have
僕
that
は何度も
resolve.
言っている。
ならば今すぐゲストハウスに戻る。
And then return to the guest house right away and kill Battler and Maria.
それが終わった
When
ら
that is done,
他の
I
人
will
質
bring you
たち
the
を
other
連れてきてあげる。
hostages.
君の手で
Execute each of them except
Shannon
Shannon
以外の
before
全
her
員を
eyes.
その目の前で処刑してみせるのよ。できるんでしょ？
You can do that, right?
できるね。
I can.
僕の覚
My
悟は
resolve is on a whole different
君
level
程度
from
のそれと
yours.
はレベルが違う。
ならば実行しなさい。
Then carry it out.
全てに死を
Death for them all.
新しき後宮家の当主として
Carry out this blood-stained ritual as the new head of the Ushinomiya family.
了解したよ。
Understood.
実行する。
I'll carry it out.
僕は今や
I'm
もう
already the head of the Ushinomiya family.
後宮家の当主だ。
ええそうよ
Yes, that's right.
自らの手で
Stain that throne red
その
by
玉
your
座を
own
赤く染め
hand.
なさい君は悪魔たちを
You
滑る
become
魔
the
界
king
の
of
王となる
Netherworld, ruler of all. That was sure now. This man truly was fitting to see Kinzo's madness. Rage on storm, cry out thunder.
新しき魔王の誕生を祝うがいい
Celebrate the birth of the new demon king.
悪魔の島は
The
今
island demons are now welcome to a
新しい
new
王を
ruler.
迎えた
In response to the demon's call, the tempest raged more and more. Then a massive lightning bolt fell. Its tearing thunder and brilliant light creating the feeling of a just moment of silence.
でさ、
So,
その殺
how's
害
the
の
order
順
of the
番だけど、
murders?
僕が決め
You
てい
get
い
to
わけ
choose,
だ
right?
ね。
どうぞご自由に
Please, as you wish, Your Majesty. The new demon king of
あ
Rokujima.
なたの御心の赴くまま
As your heart desires.
とりあえずさ、
Well, for lack of better words,
その一番目が君になるわけだけど、
the first will be you then. I hope that won't be a problem.
え
Uh-huh. A gust of wind blew, stirring up George's jacket as though it was a cloak. It was very much like a cloak worn by the head. It definitely gave the same impression of grandeur. At that time, Gap suddenly saw the storm wiped away and the sky covered with a pure white and vast full moon. Bearing the full moon on his back, the man who called himself the new head sneered at the demon.
後宮家親族のすべての命さえも、今や僕の財
Even
産
the
だ。
lives of the Ushinomiya family, all of them, are now my fortune.
それに損害を出し
To
て
be
くれた
reparation to be
賠
made for the damage that
償
has been done to that fortune.
安くは済まないよ。
It won't be cheap.
まさか
You didn't seriously think you could take the lives of my parents, Aunt Nazi, Uncle Rudolph, Auntie
ルドル
Rosa,
フおじさん、ローザおばさん、そして
and Genji-san, and hope I'd overlook it, right?
この僕が見逃すと本気で思ってるのかい？
ほほう生意気よ
Oh, you little wise guy.